ball is tipped, and there you are. You're running for your life. You're a shooting star. And all the years, no one knows just how hard you worked. But now it shows. In one shining moment, it's all on the line. In one shining moment, they're frozen in time. But time is short, and the road is long. In the blinking of an eye, that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that in one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining moment you knew you were alive. Feel the beat of your heart, feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest, it's more than a race. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew, in one shining moment you reached for the sky. In one shining moment you knew, yeah. In one shining moment you're willing to try. In one shining moment you knew. One shining moment.
We are live from Indianapolis tonight's CSBA Midwest Regional. Number 5, Syracuse Orangemen coming to take on the number 4, Texas Longhorns. And joining me in the booth, Mr. Cool himself. What's up, Matty Vlidock?
What is up?
Big matchup here, my friend.
Fight.
Number 5 versus number 4. Usually pretty close. What are you expecting out of this game here tonight?
I'm really interested to see how Syracuse plays, especially. They've been so strong in the closing part of the season. See if they can keep it going.
Yeah, they've had a Cinderella end to their season. We'll see if they can keep it going here. Banks from 3, no good. Bjorn Lockhart, they're there to put the first points in for Syracuse, and they're up 2-0. Young. Cole doing a little pick and roll action. Instead, Young just takes it himself.
Got it.
Syracuse kind of gives him the basket there.
Young and Fozzie Brown are both going to be big for Texas to hang in this one.
See how that plays out. Going to go to low post to Snyder. Does a little up and under move. As DeMarcus White bit on the play, and Syracuse out to a 4-2 lead. I was gonna say I just realized that my headset was my son was on my computer before, and I realized that he played with the headset volume. I was like, wow, Matt's really low tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've had that happen before.
Now you're not, so I just put you back down.
That's good.
I had you. I moved you up to like 160%.
Oh, dang.
Madden with the follow.
I had that happen. My kid messed with mine, and I could not hear anybody, no matter what I did. I had to go into my volume mixer to fix it. It's nuts.
Yeah, he played with the headset setting. So, like, I mean, you guys all heard you fine, but, like, for me, I'm like, why is he seem so low? Chance here for Brown in transition. Pull-up jumper, no good. Josh Young, though, high off the glass. And I think if Texas is going to pull out the W, they're going to have to ride the backs of Josh Young.
Yeah, absolutely. And then for Syracuse, I think it's Charlie Banks.
Yeah, it's interesting, the matchups. I think the point guard position, I think it favors Syracuse, but at the, I guess, what is that, the small forward spot, maybe power forward spot. Power forward spot is Young, I think, over Roshan, but then the Snyder, DeMarcus Wyatt, that could be like the question mark, right? I mean, we'll see how that matchup plays out.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It is some really good matchups. I think this is going to be a really close game. I'm hoping that it will be.
I mean, most 5 versus 4s usually are, unless the selection committee just gets it completely wrong. But
yeah, we'll see. Syracuse did win this matchup the last time they faced off. Week 4 was a 95-78 Syracuse win. So we shall see.
Well, score knotted up at 8 so far. No, both teams having some success offensively, so we haven't seen much of a transition game yet, but very half-court oriented, not a lot of intensity yet in this one. Charlie Banks, pull-up jumper from 8 feet, that's good.
Yeah, they're just kind of going back and forth, feeling it out.
I mean, all the baskets so far coming from the interior. Not much from the outside, so see if that holds true for the rest of the game. Madden going to take a step back. Too strong, no good. Gross shot up with the rebound. Quick outlet pass. Yes, there it is. A little slower than I anticipated. And Charlie Banks misses a layup there.
Oh.
Grosjean fouling Josh Young on the other side. Looked like Young might have had a step here right there, and a little hesitation. Yep. Grosjean forced the foul. She went back. Not that it matters. Sorry. First free throw for Young ain't good. Prime time, baby. Let's go. Where you at, CSBA? We got 29 in here. Tag your locker rooms. This should be a close one. A lot better than that last Ohio State Arkansas game. I mean, Arkansas, I don't think really had a chance. I'm going to be completely honest. Ohio State, #1 seed for a reason.
Yeah, it was a slim one. That was definitely the biggest mismatch, I think, so far.
I mean, the 8s versus 1s usually are. What we saw in that Oklahoma State-Miami game was special. Fozzie Brown fires up for 3.
And that was the number one seed.
Right,
so.
Exactly. A good pass to find Banks the other way, and Syracuse retakes the lead by 2. Brown spin move, tries to drive on Banks. What a play by Bjorn Lockhart on the defensive side. Look how that pass to Salmons, not able to get it to go. Follows his own shot. You don't see that very often.
He cleaned it up. That was nice.
Gotta like when you shooters follow their missed shots. Don't generally get the rebounds that often, but if the other team's not boxing out, take advantage.
Right.
Brown. Now to Madden in the corner. Salmon's getting up on guard him. Step back. Thought there was going to be a pick and roll there. Not able to get it to go. DeMarcus Wyatt gets blocked. Second chance, though, as he stays with it. Back to a 2-point game.
I think it's going to come out to who's got the better defense here.
Yeah, Syracuse is going to take a timeout. 16-14. We'll stay right here. It's been a good first quarter so far. We'll see. Now, the question, I think this is where the game will be won or lost for both squads.
Bench.
Bench play is such a pivotal part.
Yeah, it can make a huge difference.
Nice play there from Qantas Shine to find London. Tyrone London able to put that one off the glass and extend the lead to 4. Reginald Tenpenny finger roll, no good. Just Shine up with the rebound. He looks to push, quick outlet pass. Trevor Harden, he pulls up for 3. No good as it rims in and out.
Tough, wide open too.
Quick pass, Malcolm Chamberlain, fadeaway baseline jumper. That's good. Splash down.
Getting fancy with that one. Feeling confident tonight.
Well, he hadn't shot the ball yet, so you got to feel confident.
Yeah.
Until you shoot, you don't know what kind of game you got going.
He had a good feeling about it.
London now over to Harden. Going to set a screen. Harden again for 3. Bang!
Got it. Wow. I'm glad you taught me that trick about the refs, because I would have sworn that was a 2.
It looked like it too. It should have been, but we got modded courts, so every once in a while.
Physical.
David War saying only 25 perfect brackets coming into this game out of 79. That's crazy.
Yep.
3 in the corner for Matt Agent, and then drills it. Bang! Good response from Texas.
I don't know if you saw there were two brackets that had Syracuse in that last one, so those were eliminated as well.
Had Syracuse in the... What do you mean?
Or did I say Syracuse? Arkansas
I was going to say, yeah.
in that last game. Yeah.
It's like Syracuse is playing. Did you know the outcome of this game?
I know the outcome. This is actually recording. Whoops. No, it's not. Not a recording.
You're just doing the VO right now.
Yeah. This is what happens when I do 2 games in one night.
It's all good. Matt Agent again for 3. This time rims in and out. Shine gets it out to Harden. Harden looking to push. Crosses over to the right hand and throws it down. Trevor Harden with a nice play there. (25-19). Great first quarter offensively for both teams.
Definitely.
Backdoor alley-oop to Tenpenny as he slips in the back door.
Just had to give it a little tap.
Did you leave the back door open again? Told you to lock it.
Well, you gotta remember to do that.
Cross-court press again for Harden for 3. Not able to hit.
Oh.
He's getting some good looks, though.
Yeah, he is. Wide open shots.
Matt Agent to the other side. Swish.
Got it.
Both benches playing a little bit up-tempo here.
Yeah, that was a couple quick answers from Texas.
Not a lot.
Back within 2.
Not a lot of defensive play being played. Harden again from the mid-range. That's good. 27.
Yeah, there has not been a lot of defense. You're right, and
Nah,
I think that's going to be the difference here.
Texas going to hold for 1. Tenpenny, a little pick and roll, decides to fire up a 3, rattles in and out, no good. Diesel, though, with 1.2, puts it back. We got ourselves a 2-point ball game at the end of 1,
Nice.
27-25.
High scoring affair.
Watching the CSBA March Madness right here on Twitch where we're back. Alright, we are back. If you wanted to see some offense, tuned in for the right game. There has not been much on the defensive side of the ball here so far. Syracuse holds a 2-point lead, Maddie.
Super close. They both came out shooting great. Fun to see for a March Madness game.
I don't mind an offensive style game. Is another steal there for Syracuse. Shine gonna drive. Gives it inside to Devontae Wilson.
Nice.
Wilson lays it in. Good pass there.
It was really good. The benches just kept it up too. You know, that's really good to see. Both looked really strong.
Texas returning a favor on the other side. Excuse me, yawn there. Diesel lays that in. Go down to the low post. Shine baseline, trying to work a post move there on Tenpenny, and Tenpenny starting to see a little bit of defense now.
Yep. Oh.
Well, great follow by Diesel off the rejection.
Yes.
knotted up at 29. Matt, both these teams seems like there's a lot of second effort here.
Right, I was thinking about that too. They're not only shooting well, but when they are missing, they're cleaning up their own stuff offensively.
That's why you see the high percentages. Is right now Syracuse out to a 2-point lead. Agent throwing about a 3 cross-court pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain over to Lacey. We haven't said Isaiah Lacey's name much in this one. He's going to fire up from the elbow. No good. London quick outlet pass to Wilson. Good transitional defense by Texas. Now they give the ball over to Harden. Harden's going to try to throw it in to Shine a little too quickly. Tenpenny got a hand on it, but it's going to remain Syracuse's ball.
PD said both teams scoring 100. That'd be fun.
I don't see that happening. I'm waiting for both these teams to stop right now to at some point the shooting to stop.
We'll see.
I mean, you never know. Backdoor alley-oop. Syracuse has been playing a little bit more defense in the last few possessions here.
Yeah, I would say they've had the edge on the defensive play.
And a rare miss. Lockdown Boogie missing the layup. Good challenge there by the Texas defense. And then a floater in the lane, no good as Salmons corrals the rebound. He looks to push. Good transitional defense by Texas. Now Salmons is going to pull it out. So they're trying to set up Shine in the low post. Now he gets set to go to the other side to Harden, and he drills it.
Boom. For 3.
I think the referee is a hometown ref or something for Syracuse, a homer or whatnot, because that was well inside the 3-point line.
Yeah, I'm just watching the ref at this point.
High off the glass. Devontae Wilson going to get called for the foul. Josh Young going to go to the line and shoot 2. Drills the free throw.
Perfect on the night and shots.
Yeah, I'd be curious too in a non-modded court if that was actually considered a 3. If it is just actually the poor referee. Jason Snyder with the throwdown. I mean, next time you run Sims, let me know. But
yeah,
if you see that, I'm just out of curiosity. Double team here from Syracuse. Now they switch back. Josh Young, floater, rims in and out.
It seems like typically it looks like it's going to be a 3, and it's a 2, not the other way around. That was a nice dunk.
Jason Snyder with a reverse dunk. That's a clippable clip.
Clippable clip.
Fozzie Brown going to kick it outside to Marcus White. He's got the size advantage, but the speed of Trevor Harden forces him to make him pick up his dribble. Now Josh Young cross court to Zane Cole. Cole not really a 3-point shooter. Gives it over to Madden for 3. Rims in and out as Roshan up with a rebound. Texas in a little bit of a funk here.
Yeah, and Syracuse, a couple easy slams.
Yeah, 3 in a row to actually Jason Snyder. So they're shooting 70% right now as they've built themselves an 11-point lead as Texas in a little bit of a drought. Cross-court pass, Troy Madden, good look, bang, and a much-needed 3 from Texas.
This is one of those games where, Syracuse is up 6, but 6 doesn't seem like a whole lot.
All right, well, it's because it's 8, but that's okay. It's 42-34, it's 8. You'll fit in here really well in the CSBA, Matty.
Oh, you say me?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's an 8-point game. It's 42-34.
Oh, see, I just had this discussion with Dickie about how I don't do math unless the numbers are the same.
I've done so many games I can do the quick math, but it's either reading or math that people struggle with in the CSBA. So
It's funny because I have to do a lot of like dosage calculations and stuff with medications,
Oh,
and
boy.
I use a calculator. Even it's not super complicated math, but I use a calculator. If it was 10 times 2, I'm doing it on a calculator.
Beautiful
Never-
find. Yeah, I hear you. Beautiful
Never be
find.
too safe.
No, you definitely don't, especially when you're dealing with that. Good find by Fozzie Brown to find Josh Young cutting back door. Pull up jumper. Charlie Banks rattles in and out.
Good.
So chance here for Texas maybe to cut into that 8-point lead, and they do this that as Josh Young flies by Grosjean. He's got 16 in his first half, so
That's insane. I mean, I don't think he's missed still, so that's up quick.
backdoor alley-oop. What a play by DeMarcus Wyatt. Now Josh Young feeling it. Heat check moment.
Oh.
Can't get it to go.
That jinxed him. Sorry, Josh.
Banks is going to get a screen. Drives on Young. Good defense there by Young. Young on Banks, but Bjorn Lockhart there getting fouled by Zane Cole. Lockhart hits both free throws, extends lead back to 8. It's both teams perfect from the free throw line so far.
Nice.
Nice pass to DeMarcus Wyatt, wide open, lays it in. Good find by Young. The Texas has done a nice job, Matty, on finding those backdoor cuts. It's a couple now.
Yeah, they have been really good with that tonight.
Banks with a tough shot as DeMarcus Wyatt challenging him. But Banks with a solid first quarter, continuing that here.
We said these two guys were the ones to watch. We've been right so far.
Fozzie Brown feeling it, firing up a 3, no good as it rattles in and out. Grosjean trying to take advantage in transition, gets fouled by Young, so he'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one up, and good substitutions by both teams.
Ten-point lead. See, I can do that one.
I should hope so. Tenpenny assessing the situation. Nobody really getting open for Texas. Now Cole going to come over and set a screen. Shot from the free throw line, no good. Ball tipped. Cole somehow came away with it, and then the ball got knocked away, and Syracuse ultimately comes up with it and gets a basket in transition. Is Syracuse looking good in transition?
Yeah, extending to a 12-point lead now.
Well, we talked a lot during the selection show about how Syracuse could be one of those teams to be scary. I believe someone threw them out as a dark horse too, so
They've got to be. They're my dark horse. Absolutely. It was Arizona State. They're out, unfortunately. But, man, Syracuse have defied expectations. Surpassed them every time.
Grosjean from the elbow. That's good. Knocked down. Tenpenny looking to go one-on-one, and it looked like he had another gear there. Grosjean caught flat-footed.
Pulling out the cheat codes.
We gotta find out. I don't know how much. I should figure out how much to charge for the cheat code pack.
Right. I was thinking about that. I didn't say anything about it because I didn't want to confuse anybody.
Nah, it's fine. It's all in fun.
The orders coming in the last game we called.
Well, we do have packs for sale, that's for sure.
I think both these teams bought the free throw pack.
As I like to say all the time, is that performance-enhancing drugs are encouraged at the CSBA. 14-point lead. Tenpenny in a hole for one here as Syracuse has done a nice job. Diesel fires it up. And at the end of the first half, 56-42 Midwest Regional right here in Indianapolis. Syracuse up by 14. It's been a fun first half. Matty going to break it down for us here at halftime, what we saw, what we expect to see in the second. But you're watching the CSB on Twitch halftime show coming up right now.
All right, so we've seen Syracuse. I think they're going to be still around the 65-70% field goal percentage, which is nuts. Texas really has struggled defensively. I mean, both teams haven't been great on defense, but Texas had a little shooting drought that let Syracuse get to this big lead that they have now. So they definitely got to step it up. Yep, 67%. Texas got to do something to slow that down, for sure, if they're going to stay in this game.
Yeah, I mean, Syracuse done a nice job on defense. Couple steals, couple blocks. If you're Texas, you got to do some things, force some turnovers here to maybe try to get out in transition, get some easy buckets, turn this game around.
Right. I don't think it would take a lot. I mean, they just need to get.
Hey, you just need a few of those to get a little momentum.
Yeah. They're not shooting terribly. I mean, they were up in the 60% range too. Finished off a little weak, and I mean, brought them down to, I think they were at 45% now. But they haven't looked bad by any means.
This is an interesting thing, and if you're me, the way I look at this is I feel like Syracuse is coming in on a high. Texas, I feel like, is not coming in as strong as they were earlier in the season. So,
right, and Texas is coming off a loss to West Virginia, whereas Syracuse just had an amazing run. They lost to UNC in the championship, but they had that win over Miami.
Yep. So, see if I don't know if the confidence factor is an aspect coming into this game, but we'll see what happens. See if Texas got anything in the second half as Fozzie Brown continues to go to the well that is Josh Young.
That was a sweet dunk.
And just like that, back to 12. Little stutter step by Charlie Banks, high off the glass.
That was so high. That was so high.
It's been the Banks Young show, but the score back to 14. Backdoor alley-oop, good defensive play there by Snyder. Quick fires it up to Salmons, 3-on-1. Salmons going to dish it off to Banks. Banks up off the glass. Can't get it to go as Fozzie Brown challenged him at the rim. Quick outlet pass. Josh Young in transition. Pull-up jumper, no good, but a tip by Zane Colden. Can't get that to go as both these teams starting to pick up the pace here off of these misses. Backdoor alley-oop again, and this time Bjorn Lockhart connects, and it's a 16-point game.
What a frantic pace.
That's not Texas's game. They need to hit the boards, and they need to start knocking down some of their shots.
Yeah, I agree. Syracuse is kind of forcing them to play their game here.
And if you notice that everything that Syracuse is doing is on the interior, so high percentage of shots. Yeah, high percentage shots working out in their favor. They haven't taken too many deep balls other than we saw from Trevor Harden, but everything else has been pretty much at the rim. Charlie Banks causes a turnover.
The defense there.
And this one's starting to get away from Texas. Now trail by 18. Banks over to Snyder. Snyder's had a good game. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Ooh. But Brown does not box out Banks. He throws it up. Can't get that to go. Texas dodges a bullet there off the second chance opportunity, and good defense by Banks knocks the ball away from Josh Young, but Young collects it. Now Texas looking to survey the situation. It looks like they're going to run a play here for Fozzie Brown. Yep. Comes off the screen for three. No good as it rattles in and out.
What was that?
Beyond Lockhart. Pulling a Cristiano Ronaldo
Seriously. Flop.
Someone clip that. An acting job by Lockhart.
It looked like he just fell out of the air.
I've seen him do that before, by the way. I think that's the second time I've seen him flop. So
that's hilarious. It worked. he's got.
Fozzie, I don't know if your guy. I think your guy, if I'm going to be completely honest, it could be a badges. It could be a badges thing. I honestly don't know. But I understand your frustrations because I could see it. You are playing against an elite player though, also, so there's that too.
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Banks one of our better point guards in the league, and the old school model too. So. Banks pull up jumper. That's good. Smooth Grizzlies called him Cusarella.
Cusarella, yeah, I would agree.
Texas is going to call a timeout, see if they can collect themselves. Josh Young really the only one so far in this game having a good game. 66-44.
Yeah, they definitely need to get somebody else involved. Fozzie Brown was the one that I kind of thought would be the yin to his yang out there.
I would have thought that would have been DeMarcus White. White has not been involved at all in this game. We saw a couple weeks. We saw a couple weeks ago. He played really well. Great defense by Josh Young, but to no avail as Banks gets the second one and puts it back in. Wyatt cross court. Brown. Oh, he should have jacked the three. He saw the shot was there. Brown again can't hit the 12-footer as the Texas Bluebirds come out.
Gonna get another shot.
Got to take advantage. Syracuse is, making some errors here.
Right. They're giving him a chance to get back in it. Oh, did he just go out of bounds? Oh, man.
Corey Madden steps along the sideline, so...
Don't want to see that.
When the avalanche of miscues happens, you do not want to be under it. And right now, Texas is facing an avalanche that is Syracuse. Banks drives, gets his defender in the air. Look out that pass to Tenpenny. Oh, he had to step and opted not to take it. He had the left. He had that left-hander attempt there. Nope. Matt Agent for three. No good.
No.
Texas trying to go for it all in one shot instead of trying to chip away.
Right.
Tenpenny actually had the lane. Banks from the elbow. That's good. Charlie Banks having a game. He's got 24.
That's crazy.
He skips to the bench and feeling really good, but so 26-point lead for Syracuse.
I think if they're talking in the chat if Syracuse can beat OSU, and I mean they beat Miami, so I think on the right day, I think they certainly could.
Well, my guess is either that's going to be a really close game or it's going to be a blowout. No in between, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way. As Texas has had a nice little run here, it's 5 straight points, but I don't know why. I'm just feeling that. I mean, it could be a close game. I don't know.
I think Ohio State is one of those teams where you can't have one star carry you over the whole team. You got to get multiple people involved, and Syracuse kind of revolves around Charlie Banks a lot of the time.
Yeah, but we've seen Banks shoot themselves in the foot, and
yep.
Another opportunity here for Syracuse as Texas is unable to rebound the ball, but Harden again, not able to get it to go. Syracuse starting to settle for the three here a little bit too much.
Yeah, they need to get back to their bread and butter. They were doing really well inside earlier.
That's exactly what they're doing is they cut it to 19. Syracuse starting to shoot the ball a little poorly here. Texas starting to pick it up a notch, and then Chamberlain with a steal. We go in uncontested for the layup. Oh, we almost missed that.
Oh, he got it.
So now down to 17. They're chipping away here, trying to make it a game. Now over to Salmons. No good. And Got to block, box out. Your man, Matt Agent, doesn't do a good job on lockdown boogie there. And then Quanta Shine. Oh, that looked clean.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I thought so too. Texas doing a lot better on defense now.
Texas fans don't like that one. Is Shine going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2? Texas has dug in here a little bit in this third quarter, late in this third quarter.
Yeah, the defense has certainly picked up. They've missed a lot of opportunities to come back.
Diesel low post, nice move in the below blocks. Got to get some more stops though. Get it? Can they get it to 10 before the end of the third? That would be where they need to get themselves to, I think. Get themselves within striking distance.
17? Is it 17 right now?
It is 15.
Okay, 15 now. Yeah, I think they could do it.
Get it to 10 or 12. I think you got yourself a ball game in the fourth quarter. Pass inside to Shine. Shine fadeaway jumper again. Just Texas doing a good job defensively. Yep. Oh, pick and roll action. Tenpenny drives. Wild shot from Tenpenny. Wilson getting. Ooh, Shine just got across half court on that pass.
I'm looking forward to completing your training.
Risky.
Time you will call me master.
Oh my gosh, another stop.
Tenpenny drives up off the glass and good, as now it's 13 points.
13.
Shine, no good, and a great comeback by Texas as they trail by 13. Listen, they're in striking distance. Get those fours up and stream chat.
They held Syracuse for a few minutes there.
That's the kind of run. That's the kind of run they need. We'll see what happens. Does Texas have more in store here in the fourth quarter? So weird. I have not had my sound effects on. I just got a follow and got the alert follow of, which is weird. It hasn't worked.
Oh, nice.
So it hasn't worked in so long, and all of a sudden now it worked. That was really weird.
Maybe your kid was messing with that too. Maybe he's streaming on the side.
I don't know what happened there. Finally, Syracuse ends the drought as lockdown boogie puts in the layup. So 15-point lead. This is where Texas needs some big buckets.
Yes, they got to continue that defense we saw in the third quarter too.
Get it in the low post. Diesel setting up there. He does. Right-hander, no good, too strong. Would have liked to seen a little bit more of an up and under type move there, but Harden for three, well behind the three-point line this time, and lockdown boogie can't get the putback to go.
They have really been struggling under the basket for some reason.
Lacey to Chamberlain, counted at one, and that's what Texas needs right there.
Huge.
Chamberlain to the line to shoot one to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And one of the rare misses tonight at the free throw line is Chamberlain misses. Snyder.
Oh.
Snyder's had a good game.
Yeah, 12 points. Syracuse has done a pretty good job spreading it around.
Marcus White now run a secondary play here. Madden gets a good look at a three, fires up, rattles in and out, no good. Ball tipped alive, but Tyrone London up with the rebound. He gets it out to Banks. Banks looking to push, takes us in back in transition, gets an up and under move. A great defensive play by, I think that was DeMarcus White that made that play. Malcolm Chamberlain takes it coast to coast with the butter and toast.
Man, man, that Syracuse field goal percentage really dropped since that first half.
Texas needs to stop. They need to get it within single digits before 4 minutes to go to have a shot. Charlie Banks drives. Cold and Young get there for the rejection. Wow. Is it like a half a block for each of them? Foul counted at 1.
Jeez, where did this Texas defense come from?
Troy Madden. So he's going to go to the line and try to complete a 3-point play. Cut this lead to 10 with 5:54 to go. We'll see what happens here, but Texas has all the momentum. And completes the 3-point play. So don't look now. If you tuned out and you just tuning back in, Texas has had a solid run here, doing it on the defensive end. Now they're going to go to low post. Lockhart trying to use his big body. Fadeaway jumper, and that's good as the... I believe he's a senior. I believe he's a senior. Yeah, and he knocked down
a senior.
Yeah, senior. Yep. Fozzie Brown drives high off the glass. Can't get it to go. What is going on with Fozzie Brown here in this game?
Oh, jeez.
That should have been money for Brown, and Syracuse capitalizes, pushes it right back to 14, and Fozzie Brown has got to be shaking his head right now.
Yeah, you know what happens? You get those games where your player just, for whatever reason, isn't making it work.
He's going to the well, and I would keep going to that well if I was him. Keep getting Josh Young the rock. Banks drops it off to Snyder off the glass and good. DeMarcus White's got to challenge that inside. Foul him hard or something.
Yeah, I felt like they were doing a better job about it earlier.
Brown over to Cold. Brown, pull-up jumper. Finally, Fozzie Brown as he double clutch pumps that one. 12-point game, 4:30 to go. Sean now over to Wilson. Wilson bounce pass. They're going to go right back to Bjorn Blockhart. Kicks it out to Grosjean, who hits the three. Bang! And that's a big three as he puts it back to 15. Timely three for Grosjean. Backdoor alley-oop to Josh Young again.
Nice.
Feed the beast. So 85-72, 3:51 to go. They're going to go down low again to Lockhart. Lockhart to Snyder. Ooh. Jason Snyder's just lived above the rim all night long, Matt.
Yeah, that was a huge slam, too. He was several inches above the rim.
So back to 15 with 3:38 to go. The problem with Brown not shooting the ball well and finally fires up the three, and again, as he's not shot the ball well, they've lacked that 3-point scoring.
Yeah, I think that's been the missing piece for sure.
You know, I think if they could have a couple of those threes go down, this might be a little bit closer of a ball game.
No doubt.
Snyder over to Marcus White, can't get it to go. Blockhart, not able to get it.
Texas got lucky on that one. They didn't really contest for that first rebound.
Pass over to Madden. Madden drives, right hand. It gets blocked by Grosjean. What a defensive play by Syracuse in that possession. Troy Madden not only doing it offensively, but doing it defensively as well. Double team comes. Lockhart kicks it out the bank. 10 on the shot clock now. Over to Lockhart's time starting to not be on Texas's side. They need some stops, and they need them in a hurry here. Snyder can't get it to go, and Texas gets one stop. So
this is it right here.
This is a big possession. You got to come away with some points. Otherwise, that might seal the deal as they double team. Going to find Madden. Gets blocked, gets it again, gets blocked again, and Texas comes away with nothing. That should seal the deal with 2:13 to go.
Yep, I agree. That's probably it.
Good defense.
Barring something like that.
Good defense by Fozzie Brown, causing the turnover, trying to wreak some havoc. As finally Salmons comes into this game, is Monte Wilson going to finally go out. Timeout. Texas is going to take a timeout. You're watching the CSBA on Twitch. Stick around for the last 2 minutes. We'll be right.
Yeah. Going on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode.
This here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they give me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys. That's Nike boys hopping our goose. This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had a papoose. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 2-4-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with.
All right, welcome back. Jason Snyder gonna get player of the game. It's interesting. I'm surprised it's not Banks. Okay. I would have given that to Banks.
I wonder if it's assists or something that gave him the edge.
I don't know, but I mean, he hasn't missed a shot, I don't think. So that could be it too.
Could be.
Banks has certainly played the better game, but not taking anything away from Jason Snyder at all. Double team comes, gets it over to Zay Cole. I think that might be Cole's first points. Cuts the lead to 13. .157 to go. Texas is do or die time right now. Stop and maybe a 3 and followed by another 3. I don't know. Bounce pay. Yeah, that's over. It's over, Johnny.
That's it, probably. I would say that's it. They're just not going to have enough possessions to
I agree.
Get it back.
And you certainly can't trade buckets at this
right
juncture of the game. But Texas did a nice job. So the winner of this game are going to go on to take on Ohio State, and they're looking all like going to be Syracuse here, barring a miracle. And Grosjean steps out of bounds. So that's a turnover.
They got to watch those boundaries. That's a few times they've stepped out of bounds this game.
Brown going to reset. Drives, pull up threes. He likes that side better, but to no avail. And that will seal the deal. 89-76. Syracuse can milk this clock and going to go on to face Ohio State. But I give Texas a ton of credit here, despite the fact that they were losing a lot in this game by a lot. Oh, I think over 20 points, 22, 23 points. They fought their way back.
They did. They got close, brought it back within 10.
So I think that's the closest they got. It's a score now about up to 15, but they're going to go on to face Ohio State. So
yeah, they're going to need to be firing on all cylinders for that one.
Yep.
We know offensively, I think they can get it done, but that defense is going to have to be really tough.
It's going to be a tall task because Syracuse can pretty much dribble the clock out here. Win this one by 13. Charlie Banks has said, "No, I want some more points," and he misses there. Josh Young wanting one more dunk. Try to make it a reset. Listen, 91-80, that's respectable considering they were down by 20-something points.
Right.
We'll break this one down, but congratulations to the Syracuse Orangemen as they go on to win 91-80 in this first round regional matchup.
Cinderella.
And the Cinderella story continues for Syracuse. Coach C. Webb's got him hitting on all the right cylinders right now.
That's right.
And if I'm not mistaken, Josh Young also a senior, is he not?
Let's see.
I believe he is.
He is a junior.
He's a junior, right? So unless he declared for the draft, which I don't know if I've noticed or not, but if he did,
I haven't seen one way or the other.
If he did, then this is his last game in the CSBA collegiate ranks. So if it is, congratulations to him on his collegiate career. But 91-80 at the free throws, man. 14 of 14, Syracuse perfect from the line. I mean, look.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 11-point game difference. That's a big number right there.
Exactly. Free throws, man, that can kill you. You get a lot of fouls like that. hard to come back.
You know, if you look at the stats, they're pretty darn close.
Yeah, Texas had the edge on the bench too. I mean, those fouls really killed them.
Yeah, so the fouls and 14 points from the line, in my opinion, definitely the tail of this game. Interesting enough, Syracuse's biggest lead in this game was 26, so that's impressive for Texas to come back and lose this game by 11. So,
right.
Congratulations, Syracuse. Congratulations, Texas, on a fine season. Just coming up a little short here. I think they put themselves just in a little bit too big of a hole to come back from, but applaud the efforts and congratulations to Syracuse. They're going to go. They set themselves up to play the buzzsaw, which is Ohio State. So good luck in that one. Solid game from Josh Young. 24 points, responsible for teams 33. And it's scary. You see numbers like that, and you're still minus 17. That's so hard.
Yeah.
So
tough.
hard.
He did everything he could for sure. You couldn't ask any more from him.
He tried to put Texas on his back. Luke Diesel finishing with 12 and 7 with a block. Troy Madden finishing with 8. So only 2 Texas players in double digits, Maddie. Madden struggled 3 of 12.
Yep.
Reginald Tenpenny with 8. Malcolm Chamberlain with 8. So several guys knocking on the door.
Close.
Matt Agent with 8.
Another one.
DeMarcus Wyatt finishing with 6-3, 1-1. Zane Cole 4-7-1. If you notice, though, as you kind of scroll through here, no double digits on rebounds, and I think that kind of hurt them. Isaiah Lacey's just such a good. These 2 players right here, Brown and Lacey. Fozzie Brown. No offense.
I'm surprised he didn't do better.
He is such a good player, and it's just not his night. 1 of 12.
Yeah, he was averaging over 12 points a game coming into this. So.
And I feel like he's better than that, too, on top of it. And he finishes 0-7 from beyond the three-point arc. So just a rough night.
That's frustrating.
Rough night from him. Didn't get that scoring. And we love Fozzie Brown as and the guy behind his character as well. So Charlie Banks finishing 24, 3-1, 10 of 23, responsible for teams 26. So not much from the assist column perspective, but now I see maybe why Jason Snyder might have gotten the nod. 16 7 3 1-1 responsible.
Did a lot
Is right. Bjorn Lockhart, a nice game from him. 14-7, 3 blocks to go along with his 2 assists of 5 of 6 shooting. Trevor Harden also 14 points from Harden off the bench. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys in double digits. Grosjean finishing with 7-8, 3-1. Vontae Wilson 6-3. Aquanta Shine, actually a relatively quiet game for him, finishing with 4-4, 2-1. Also another guy I expected to see a little bit more of, is Dwayne Salmons. He did not shoot the ball much in this game. Didn't really need to, though. 2, 3, and 5. And Boogie and Tyrone London rounding it out with 2, 3, 1 with a block, 1 with a steal. But Syracuse,
pretty solid team effort.
For sure. Solid game there. Syracuse goes on to win this game. Let's just quickly talk about tomorrow. 7:30 game. Oregon, number 7 seed, going to take on the number 2 seed, West Virginia, in the West Regional, starting the West Regional tomorrow. And then Alabama, the number 6 seed, going to take on number 3 seed, Michigan, followed by Villanova at Duke, the 7-2 to kick us off for the South Regional in primetime. So some great games on the slate. Make sure you guys all tune in for that. Matty Ice, any parting words before we sign off for the night?
Congrats to Syracuse, and good luck against the Ohio State Buckeyes.
All right, we'll see you guys. Manana, CSBA out. Congrats, Cuse.